Hello and welcome to another Now Playing session. Now we're gonna check out a new update for this game called MapleStory, a really renowned RPG that's multiplayer online RPG that's pretty popular in Asia. Joining me right now is GM Lycarcia and another HSR representative who's gonna be playing and manning the stage for us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, hi, I'm GM Lycarcia. It's great to be here.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot. Likewise. So what will you be showing us for our playthrough session?
I'm going to show you the new Justice patch, which is coming out very soon at the end of this month. Justice patch is going to have 3 separate patches. First I'm going to talk about would be the Phantom class. Next I'm going to talk about would be the Zen and Azwan, a new party quest that's going to come out. And the last I'm going to show you would be the character card system and the part-time drop system.
Alright, so let's hit it away with a bit of Phantom action.
Yes, alright. So this is the Phantom class. It's a very highly anticipated class. So players always ask us, when's it coming out? When is it going to release? How is it like? Every time when GMs go on talk to players, this is the question that will always be asked.
Oh, well, let's just go back up a few steps. Like, just give a brief overview of what MapleStory is for some people who don't know about it.
So MapleStory is a side-scrolling 2D MMORPG. It's a very vibrant community. It's still really active.
Not vitriol, right? Just vibrant community.
Yeah, very vibrant, very active. It's very cute characters, monsters, and very easy to control. So you can expect players from all ages to play. It's a very community-based game, and yeah, so it's really fun, very cute.
And I see our Lycarcia right there. The avatar is kind of still on the ladder, so maybe just show a bit of Phantom action.
Yeah, right. I'll show you some skills that Phantom has.
Oh, that's a lot of numbers right there.
Yeah, Phantom is a unique class because this is going to be the first class that's going to use the cane and the cart. It's also new weapon introduction to the game.
So she's a magician, more or less, right?
It's a thief-based class with
Thief-based.
maybe a magician thief. Yeah. So I'm going to show you some of the skills. Okay, I'll show you this. This is a very interesting skill called Temper. So the longer you hold on the skill for, the larger the area of effect. So it's very good for maybe bossing because a lot of Maple Sea bosses do summon a lot of minions.
That's like an area of effect.
Yeah. So this will help you clear and thin out the mobs.
Alright,
yeah.
Cool.
There's other skills, a lot of card skills, and another unique feature would be if you see the card on the right side.
When it reaches, card,
so now it's at 20. So every time you kill a mob, it would increase. So if I kill more, okay, 2.
So what do the cards do?
Yeah, okay. So when I hit 40, it's going to give me a random buff. So can I try to hit 40?
Will all the random buffs be positive?
Yeah, it's positive, definitely. But it doesn't last really long, but it's alright because you can just keep killing and killing. There's no really cooldown. As long as you hit 40, you should be able to get your buff. So 31. You can't kill anymore.
Alright. Just find more people to kill. They seem like pretty cakewalks. I mean, what level is the Phantom at right now? Oh, 200. Okay,
yeah, so this is the max level, so it should be easy for me to clear out the mobs. So.
Nice.
Alright, so 40. And when I hit a key, it's not under the skills called Judgment Draw.
Judgment Draw.
This comes by default to every Phantom character. You don't have to add skill points and it just comes. So if I double click it, I get a random buff. It will appear on my top right corner. Critical rate plus 10.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So it's random, but it's a good buff. So that's one of the unique things.
So what it means by critical rate, it's critical chance, not the damage, right?
Yeah, critical chance.
That 20% is pretty good.
Yeah,
yes. Most RPGs are pretty stingy with critical rates. Like it's usually like 5, 10-ish at most.
We do give a lot of buffs in Maple Sea, so it's gonna be easy for players to
So will that be also? I mean, will that number still be the same for the rest of the buffs, or will it be like 10%
no,
increments?
it's all random. It's gonna be like damage, stats, perhaps HP, MP increase.
So will it also be the same numbers if
I don't
I'm a
think
level
so.
5 or level 10 guy?
Should be, yeah, it will be.
Alright, cool. So is that all you got to show off, or are there any more things that players need to know about the new Phantom class?
What I can show you is a very unique skill. Phantom class is going to be the first class to be able to steal skills from other players.
Oh, okay.
So here's the loadout screen, not loadout, the skill swipe screen. So this crosshair will allow you to pick which player you want to steal the skill from. And you get to pick which skill you want to steal. So not by random. So unfortunately this is the test server, so I can't really show you because I don't have another player in here, but how it works. But however, I can show you some already stolen skills using this. Cool. This is the loadout screen. So this helps you manage and organize all the stolen skills. this isn't a one-time off thing, so you can steal and keep it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so it's
okay.
not really a once you
So
use
it's like
slot.
the blue mage from Final Fantasy, like when he kills a monster or to
That
get
you-
steal
yeah,
a skill
yeah,
from that.
exactly.
But how about the other player? His skill will still
Yeah,
be
he'll
there,
still
right?
have his skill. Yeah,
It's just that like a doppelganger, like a mimic or something.
yeah, we're not trying to like penalize anyone for anything. So
That would be a very,
Yeah.
very hardcore game then.
So, you can steal from any normal explorer classes. If you see the character selection page, you see explore different types of classes. So, for any normal explorer classes, you can take their skills, up to 13 different skills. So yeah, this is where you can organize it. As you can see, I have skills from magicians.
Oh, let's show off some
thieves.
skills like
Yeah.
magician stuff.
Okay, so we can do some skills to show. For example,
Like that used to be the magician's skill, right? Or
magician. I'll show you a magician then.
Okay, okay, sure, sure.
So maybe this. This is actually a magician. This is a magician buff actually.
Right, right.
So actually this is really useful because this actually gives you extra EXP. So you don't have to have a magician in the party and you still get additional EXP. Usually it used to be just only if you're magicians then you get this buff, but since now you have Phantom, you can do it without the magician.
So this game has player versus player, is that correct? Or
Not
it's mostly just
yeah,
mob killing
mostly
mobs?
mob kills and community work, parties working together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was actually gonna ask about like some balance issues, but since there's no PvP, I
Maybe
guess
we're
it's
not.
fine.
Maybe not yet, but we're looking into it. Maybe in the future we might think of adding a PvP option.
Because what I'm afraid is like, what if you steal a bunch of skills that just work together, and then somehow
actually
that
do
can be the
have
most
a-
broken thing
yeah.
that happened in the game itself.
Actually, we do have a battlefield option, but it isn't a player versus. It isn't a player killing player. It's more of a who can destroy the statue first. Who does this quest the fastest? That's
So how would you address balance issues for the Phantom if, let's just say, there are some skills that will be like, oh, they work together to the point where it can break the game?
okay. No, actually, Phantom still has a limitation. It can't steal monster summon skills and passive skills.
Only player skills.
Yeah, only active player skills. So I think for normal, because I know a lot of other classes will have buffs like 10% this, 10% that, extra additional EXP. So the Phantom won't be able to touch all these skills. So I guess players still can benefit from those without the Phantom also getting it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, right. So let's just show off a bit of killing right
Yeah,
here.
sure. So this is a map skill. As you can see, it's a much greater area of effect than a normal AoE. For example, this. There's a lot of card, because it's a card class, like Gambit.
Okay, okay, like okay, X-Men Gambit. That's the best way to put it.
But yeah, so this is how. So this is basically how the Phantom be like. Oh, but the fun fact, Phantom's going to be the first class to have actually skills that will be in French.
Oh, French. Oh, okay, okay.
I'm sorry, I can't speak any French, so I won't be able to pronounce
no,
skills
okay,
like
that's-
that.
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Carte Noire.
yeah.
And that's probably the only one I can pronounce from that lot. I'm like you, I'm also not. I don't even know French
Yeah,
that
so
much.
every other class will have skills in English, but but this is the only class that's going to have French. So
Oh, that's pretty good
Yeah.
trivia.
it's interesting.
I'm curious, what are the numbers for? We can just move around and keep attacking, like while we talk. Right?
Yeah.
So, what are the how big is the community right now in Southeast Asia? Like, what's the biggest? Which country has the biggest?
So we're actually
population.
catering to Singapore, Malaysia and Philippines right now. So it's actually kind of a big community right now. Maybe ballpark figure would be more than 10,000 players a day.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
guys usually have like a lot of some little public festivals to show off
Yeah,
some
we do.
Maple
Like
Story
for
action?
example, we just had our 7th anniversary, so we had our event at Funan. Yeah, so it's a really big thing as well. The next song came down, talked to players. So we have all these very often to interact with the community. Yeah.
Right. Cool, cool. All right, so you wanted to show off another class, is that
Yeah,
correct?
so
The
we
Zen
can
class.
move on to the Zen.
I think we've seen enough, unless there's something else you want to show.
No, basically we will leave the rest for players to wait for the live. to
That
find out.
golem thing looks pretty cool. Maybe next time, another time, yeah. So yeah, basically that's the Phantom class, skill stealer and overall plagiarist. So this is another one, yeah. Is that
Yeah, so
the
this,
Zen
yeah,
class?
so this is the Zen class. This This is actually also known as the Dragon Warrior in China and Taiwan's
A
Maple
dragon
Story.
warrior who has a gun.
That's not really unusual actually, because China was actually the first people to discover gunpowder, so not really that strange for...
Well, it's strange in a way that, you know, like they're mostly known for, I mean, if you put Dragon Warrior,
That's true. Maybe,
you come up with Bruce Lee images, like, oh, it'll be like a melee class. Or
This is our take on Dragon Warrior then. So it's a very oriental class, you can see. It's got a lot of skills, have pandas, tigers, and...
So it's a range class, that's for sure, right?
No, actually, this class is kind of unique because you can do both range and melee, yeah. Both of these kind of attacks.
So what's the special skill of the Zen class?
This class has a lot of flashy skills. So one of the main, most impressive ones would be the regret of the proud dragon, which is another map skill. So yeah.
So these mad skills or map skills?
Map skills.
Map skills,
yeah.
they're, how do I say? They're basically the ultimate attacks.
Yeah, kind of. So you can expect really long cooldown to these,
Oh,
these
okay,
skills,
okay.
so you can't really
So do
spam
they
them.
take up mana?
Yeah, they will,
Okay.
Yeah, they will.
So you can't spend them, obviously.
No, you
You
can't.
have to wait for an
Yeah,
hour
exactly.
or 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay. So typical map skill, how long do you have to wait until you can use it again?
About 60 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, that's a minute. That's alright.
Isn't that long? We don't really penalize players that much in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But of course, you try to balance that
Yeah,
out by
of
making
course.
enemies.
So
a bit
every
tougher
class
to
with
kill.
every map skill would have the same kind of cooldown, depending on how powerful they are. Okay.
Alright, just continue on with what you said about the Zen class.
Yeah, okay, so I said that Zen has a lot of flashy skills. I'm going to show off some of the really flashy skills like the pandas.
So the panda's more like another... He doesn't come up like on the screen temporarily, it just shows off the attack.
Yeah,
enemies.
exactly. So it just helps you attack them.
So what makes the Zen different from other classes?
Maybe, most probably because it can do both melee and range attacks and because of the oriental feel. So this class, only Asian versions of Maple Story would have. So global would not have this class. The Korean one, yeah, doesn't have it either. So it's just China, Taiwan, and us.
Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
And the US one definitely
No, it does not.
Alright.
Yeah. So this is going to be exclusive to Asian. You can see it's very oriental class.
Oh,
like I
that's
said.
cool, that's cool.
Yeah. The background story is that actually the Zen is on a journey of revenge. His father or her father got killed by a possessed empress.
Oh, and you
now-
summon like a tiger
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Cool.
So yeah, father of the Zen was actually a commander of this very powerful kung fu group. So after he got killed by the emperor, she's on a journey of revenge.
So
yeah.
this character is mostly attack skills. I mean, does she give buffs?
Yeah,
not a sport class, is she?
Not really actually. Yeah.
So it's more offensive. all the way.
Yeah. Very high. This class has very high attack power, very high damage, a lot of attack skills.
What about her defense and her?
Every class would have their buffs. So can show some of the buffs.
Are there any
skills?
like drawbacks to the class? I
At
mean, you gotta have some drawbacks sometimes. Like like a melee class, you cannot do range attacks.
This class, not really actually. Not really. Mostly maybe not that much buffs, not that much defense. More of a attacking kind of class.
Oh, so it's more offensive.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in that sense, it kind of sacrifices a bit
Yeah,
of
yeah.
defense for that sense. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
So if you want to kill bosses, probably you should have this person in your party.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool. So any other skills you want to show off?
No, just the very impressive Regret of the Proud Dragon. The rest are all just normal flashy, lots of animation, lots of animals. Yeah.
Any little trivia stuff like to talk about the Zen class, like you did for the other, what's that, the Phantom?
Unfortunately, I don't think the Zen has Chinese name skills, so I don't have that kind of fun trivia for this. But yeah, I think the Singapore, Malaysia, our Maple Story players should be excited because this is going to be an exclusive Asian kind of class.
Alright, you've heard it here first,
Yeah.
GameSpot viewers. A very exclusive class just for that particular region. So, tell us more about the Justice update. Like, are there any other nuances for old players that you want to show off?
Yeah, definitely. I can bring you back to the character selection screen and
Okay,
show
sure.
you two more things for players. I'm going to show you the two new functions, which is the part-time drop and the character card system you can see on the right.
Okay.
First, I'll show you would be the character card system. So this is for this is a bonus for all players. So when I know a lot of players, and because it's been out for so long, a lot of players who have played to max level. So this is a bonus for them. The character card system has four ranks of cards, so B, A, S and SS. So if your character is level 200, you get SS card like you can see from here.
Right.
So each card was going to give you a bonus. Actually, each card is a unique fixed bonus. So for example, if I click this, I get a certain amount of bonuses.
This is for everyone, basically.
Yeah, everyone. So you can have actually card combinations. So you see that each Maple account has 2 card decks that you can utilize, and each card deck can hold up to 3 cards. So for example, I put all SS in one, I get actually a set bonus.
Oh, okay.
See? I get
as long as it matches the letter here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? SS.
And players can play around with which card combinations they want and get different set bonuses. So, for example, if I have all magicians, I get one. If I have all thieves, I get another kind of bonus. So yeah, and both decks effects does stack. So you can have all S in one, or another kind, another one. And the bonuses will stack for the whole account. So every character in this account will have these buffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for all players, this is going to be a really, really useful thing to utilize.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about this other new thing you want to show off?
Besides this, another thing you can access from the characters.
Oh, the part-time jobs.
Should be the part-time jobs. This is really interesting. So players can be offline, and they can have the characters do part-time jobs. So there's like tending to a weapon armor store, general store, mining, and herbalism, of course, part-time job rest. You don't want to be a slave driver, so you can have your characters rest.
Oh, okay.
And this can give you buffs. You can see additional EXP as well as buffs.
So once you set up a part-time job, this is what happens. So when you log off, you come back again.
Yeah. So it's actually a count up time and not a count down time. So the longer you do part-time jobs for, the better the rewards will be. And you can stop at any time you want. So you just click the reward button if you want to stop.
It's like that rest period thing for the World of Warcraft, except you can actually take different buffs for this.
Yeah, and other part-time jobs will give you probably enhancement scrolls, weapons and armors you can see.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can stop one of the part-time jobs. For example, I stop the resting one. Yeah. Okay. I go back to the character screen. I see those. I want to add that if you have a character doing a part-time job, you can't actually access the character until you stop the part-time job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
it's so that it's too much benefits if you can do actually both for players.
Of course.
So yeah, but I don't have a finished part-time job, but I can show you that once you have collected your reward, you access the character, any of the characters probably.
So what's to stop anyone from like just leaving one character, collecting all the buffs? Do they also get gold as well for this?
Actually it's up to 6 hours, so it's not like you can do until 4 days and then get amazing imbalanced items. So it's up to 6 hours only. Yeah. So to collect your part-time job rewards, you go to any major town and there will be this NPC that you can find to collect, which is here. There, misappropriation. So this is the part-time job person that you can talk to collect your rewards.
That's a funny pun right there.
So yeah, basically this will be the part-time job system. So 3 characters can do it once. Yeah.
Oh, only 3 characters, so if I have 8, only 3 of them can do
and
that.
also be too many items you can get for one account.
True, yeah.
So yeah, so this is basically the 2 new systems for players to explore in this Justice patch. The next one I want to show you would be the Azwan Party Quest.
The party quest. Oh, this is like a new stage and a new boss.
Yeah, not kind of. Something that players can do together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Azwan Party Quest that we're going into.
Alright,
we can
cool.
go in.
That's a cool dragon, by the way.
So this is the Ivan class, the dragon.
It's like a dragon tamer person, right? Cool. So what do you have to do here? Just kill a boss and collect stuff?
Actually, okay, there'll be 4 party quest modes that you can do.
Right.
Is it time? Oh.
So what's happening here?
He might die.
Oh, okay, sure. Alright, no worries, just show off, like, hopefully you can get through it just fine.
Okay, so you enter the portal from the right, and you go in, you talk to an NPC called Longorius.
So tell me more about the MapleStory community. I mean, I know I mentioned this before, but Like, are they like are they very helpful amongst everyone?
Yeah, they do actually, because it's a very community-based game. So there's a lot of party quests in this, and a lot of boss expeditions. So if you go to the more popular channels such as Channel 1, you just give a shout out like I need help. There's definitely people that's going to very, because the community is still really active and everyone's still getting items, trying to get rewards, medals. So everyone's definitely going to be able to help you with it.
So there is, from my understanding, there already is a local server here since a few years back.
Yeah, 7 years actually.
Oh, 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So even though it's 7 years, it's still really active and very vibrant.
So what are the most requested things from the community right now, or are there also complaints that you usually get, or any inquiries?
Because we do lag behind, like maybe Maple Global, and patches don't come as fast. So right now, one of the most requested ones would be the Phantom. Yeah, so we're finally bringing it in. Besides the Phantom, actually, there's something else that players will always request when GMs go online, which is when would there be a class revamp of the Pirate and the Thieves? Because I think from what we know right now, they're kind of on the weaker end of the spectrum for all the classes.
Have they been updated on the US and the Korean version yet?
Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
Oh, so now they're just waiting for the
so we are going to bring
Asian
that
version.
in with the Justice patch. So I think it's players are going. It's like a finally, since every other class already have been through their revamp. So finally, we're bringing that in. Yeah, players have always been asking about this, and yes, it will come in with the Justice patch.
Why can't there be like a more simultaneous thing? Like maybe like one update comes for Korea first, and then the US a week, and then Asia a week later.
Oh, probably the language issue.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. Because there's like for the Asian side, there's
yeah,
Thai.
we do have to localize to fit our server, so that's why there'll be a lag in the.
Oh, okay. So how much, like, apart from Thai, what else is there to translate? Like, there's English as well. I mean, English is already from
there's
the US.
Korean and there's also Chinese. So we take patches from different regions. So it depends on which one we get. Yeah, we give
just like
time.
one whole block of it.
Yeah,
and then you just go from there. Just keep playing.
So this is the Ars one first. So there's 4 different modes of game. That's Occupy, Attack, Defend, and Supply. As well as the 4 different difficulties. Because the harder you pick, the tougher the monsters would be, but of course the better the rewards. So if you're a Lone Ranger, you can do a solo, or you can of course do it with a party, and it's really easy to find a party if you go to the more popular servers. But we can do a solo here because it's a test server and I don't really have another player to be with. So can go in. We'll go in. For this is quite interesting. It starts at the top of the hour every battle and lasts for 50 minutes. So there's a 10-minute ceasefire at like 5:50, 3:50 where players can't go in. Yeah. So in this mode, what you have to do is actually destroy 2 towers, 2 statues. See those cute penguins following you are just your army. Actually, you don't really have to mind about them. They're just going to help you do little damage and slow oncoming mobs. You don't have to protect them, there's no penalty, you just keep regenerating karma. So what you have to do is to destroy 2 towers. While trying to destroy, you also have to make sure that these mobs that you see, these waves of mobs, don't reach your end of the screen, else the towers will regenerate. So here, your little army is going to help you slow down so they don't reach your end of the screen that fast. So it's definitely going to be much easier if you deal with parties, of course, instead of doing it. But
single player.
I think it's an accomplishment thing if you want to do it alone. A sense of reward, I guess. So yeah, the HP bar for this statue will be on the top, you can see. Half life gone with just a bit more. So if any of the waves and mob manage to reach your end, then all your efforts will be wasted. It just go back to 100% life. Yeah.
You just gotta keep hitting them.
Yeah. So there's your reward. What you can get from this party quest is Honor EXP and Honor Coins. There's another new feature with the Honor EXP. This Honor EXP is going to help you level Honor levels. And Honor levels will actually let you unlock inner abilities. So here, under Detail, you can see your inner abilities. You can have up to 3, so the first one will be at level 2, and level 30 and level 70. The inner abilities are like extra buffs for your characters. Yeah, and it's going to be permanent, so it won't only affect you in Ars, it will affect you anywhere else in Maple. So we do encourage players to not only just do mindless grinding, you also do party quests such as this for your additional buffs.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And the other thing would be the honor coins. You can get honor coins.
From where?
Here. So you get two rewards. One is the honor XP and one is honor coins. So honor coins, what you can do is actually you can go to any of, there's NPCs scattered all around like this. So you can buy items from these NPCs such as enhancement scrolls or a unique item called a circulator. Maybe it's the other NPC. Go
Yeah, try
closer.
talking to the other guy.
Yeah, okay. So scroll down, you see circulators. Here. So what you can do with this is that it resets your inner ability at random. So if you don't find your current inner ability up to like what you want, then you can try randomly.
Oh, no worries. But that's all I got to show off, right?
Yeah,
Is
these
it?
up to that.
Pretty much there.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've seen like a nice new level, we've seen new quests, we've seen like two new classes,
Yeah.
and a few little changes here and there. So yeah, thanks again for showing us this. Could you just tell us and the audience like when are these patches coming out for Asia?
Okay, so as I said before, it's coming in 3 different separate patches. The first one would be the end of this month, October 31st.
Okay.
That's going to include your part-time job system, your character card system, the Zen class, and the long-awaited Thieves and Pirates vamp. Then the second one that's coming in would be on the 14th of November. That would be the Phantom, the release of the Phantom. And the last one will come in on December 5th, which would be the Azwan. Yeah, so that's the 3 different patches that will
So
come
the
in.
last one will be like December-ish? I'm
Yeah,
guessing?
5th December.
Okay,
5th
cool.
December.
Alright, thanks again for joining us, like Kasia.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's just, if you want more comments, you want more information about Maple Story, just check our website at gamespot.com.
Yes.
Until then, adieu.